in this corner there's a lot more of the iron tub or bucket, this large sort of ferrous sort of circular object now exposed. Clearly composed of at least 2 iron hoops. There may even be a third one at the base, which have essentially collapsed in onto one another when the sort of timbers within the sort of vessel actually sort of decayed. Coming around here, we've got a better understanding of this strange rectangular sort of iron structure. Previously we thought it might have been the top frame of a timber box. It's now clear that it's an item of furniture. There are scissor joints on it. You can see, I think, this iron bar which goes in behind an opposing one here. There's a corroded iron hinge at that point where it would have pivoted. I think on the other side you can see the same sort of same thing happening. So one presumes it's either a sort of a folding chair or a small sort of folding table. As you come over into this side, there's a load of basically sort of decayed organic material. The ghost impression that you can see of a rectangular sort of box in here, it contained nothing but pure sand. So I mean, if there are organic materials within there, there was no trace left of them. Lots of decayed organic stains, which clearly represents where wood has decayed. A large iron object, presumably some sort of iron fitting, which is clearly associated with whatever this was. What we're not certain about is whether this is actually sort of originally would have been vertical. It could have been mounted here, and the whole lot when the box or the container that it was associated with, it could have collapsed sideways. So that would need to have to, as will all of these bits of iron, they probably only really make sense once they're out of the ground, they're conserved and they're x-rayed. Right in the far corner, although it's very difficult to see, when a blacker, almost charcoal-like organic material is showing up in the base of the trench, there are some very strong sort of signals from that, from a metal detector. We think that potentially it's part of a sort of decayed sort of box, which may have had sort of metal mounts around it. Some of the signals could also be sort of small metal objects that were contained within that box. But the only way we're going to sort of be able to deal with that is to sort of have conservation block lifted, and then for the whole thing to be excavated in the laboratory.